Okay, so let's look at transitions in the beginning in the single leg act, because we were doing an unrealistic way of getting there by just pulling ourselves underneath the person. We kind of addressed this when we were playing butterfly guard. So say Kane's playing seated butterfly guard. What's my goal? Obviously to get his back on the mat. So if he's playing it and he's protecting his feet, okay, ready, so good, and we're all hand fighting from there. The thing about the seated butterfly guard is, if your opponent's standing, I can go in two directions. Okay, for me to pass the guard, I can move quickly this way, and I can also move quickly this way, because I have more mobility, because I'm on my feet and Kane's on his butt. And there's nothing wrong with playing seated butterfly like this, but just a kind of different way of playing it. You're standing, Kane. And you see a lot of the Danaher Day squad and Gordon Ryan playing their seated butterfly like this. Not so much flat on my butt, but on my side. So let's just say if Kane's passing, he'll probably have a leg forward. In this case, he's just going to keep his right leg forward. If Kane has his right leg forward, I'm going to put my right hand on the mat. And rather than being in a seated butterfly guard position from here, okay, I'm going to be here. On week one, when we were playing this mesocycle, I was just basically grabbing the backs of Kane's knees and pulling myself under him and getting into this position. Again, that was training the concepts of control from single leg acts, but it's unrealistic. Just move back. Good players will not let you do that, so you need a better way of doing that. And we have looked at getting shin to shin from this position. But that doesn't really address the fact that Kane can move quickly to my left and right. So kind of a different way of playing this position is I can put one hand on the mat. If Kane has his right leg forward, I'm going to have my right hand on the mat and using my right foot as distance. Okay, if he switches and puts his other leg forward, I'll be playing it like this. I'll be using my left foot to switch back. So from there, Kane can still move in two directions, but if I can make him stay to my right side by basically using my right foot as an off balance. I'll just move this way. So if I think he's going to move this way, I can make a hook. And if he actually, for him to move, he has to lift his right leg. And when he does, I'm here, I just make a hook. And when he actually tries to lift it to move this way, I can move him this way. If that makes sense. I can keep him to my right. Then this foot will come in front. And now I can use that in the inside space. Just turn this way, Kane. Yeah, so you're facing me. Face me again, perfect. So, we're playing rather than playing it like this, I'm just going to play it like this. And again, he's going to be trying to pick my foot up and all that stuff, and I can just, mop that up. But I can minimize his movement to my left by making a hook. Anytime I feel him circling this way, circle, I just make an off balance, and I can pull his leg this way. Then I'll come back from hooking it to pushing it. And once I push it, I get shin to shin, and my left hand is going to grab the back of his knee. I'm not going elbow deep, because then I want quick pushes and pulls and no gi. It's different if you gi and you can latch on like the pedal guard, and I can really pull on someone and slow them down and control the game. Especially with no gi, you don't have, your grips will be very much push-pull and a lot of quickness of speed. So the second I get to here, I'm dropping onto my elbow and I'm pulling on his leg to try and get his hand on the mat. My other foot's making a hook, and I'm going to push on that. And nothing's changed now. From that position, it's like putting on a pair of pants. I'm going to elevate his leg because it's light, extend my leg through, and I'm into my single leg X position. And now I can just kind of drop him onto his butt. And we're back into the whole front RC position that we've been playing. One more time on that. And your feet. So rather than playing the seated butterfly like this, okay, if Kane has his right leg forward, I'm going to play it sort of like technical stand-up. And now if Kane goes to circle, he can move in two directions. Right? He's on his feet, he can move quickly in two directions. But if I feel him moving this way, I just make a hook. Now if he keeps moving that way, keep moving, this can off balance. Anytime he lifts his right foot to move to my left, go lift it, I just hook it. And I can basically keep him to my right side. You need to play around with this, but it's very, very smart. Now from there, I'm back to my distance again. I'll take it out, put it there, move my butt and swing to the inside. So now I'm shin to shin. Immediately I'm going to grab this leg. So as I fall onto my right elbow, I'm looking to elevate this, but watch what I'm doing with my right. So I'm pulling, alright? A lot of this game is push-pull. I'm pulling, okay, on his right leg, but I'm also pushing on his left. And from there, it's just about moving my body into the single leg X and dropping them down. Okay, there's another reason why my right foot has made this hook. Okay, we'll look at that now. So again, Kane's on his feet. I'm playing my seated guard. Rather than playing it like this, just keep your right leg forward, bro. I'm going to have my hand like this. If he switches his legs, I'll be like this. Okay, we'll just keep it the same, right side, yeah, perfect. So again, anytime he circles, I just make a hook. I'm going to keep him on this side of my body. I'll move that foot, then my foot will come in front, and then I get the inside track with my shin and make that initial grip. Just shuffle this way, Kane. Okay, so I'm pulling on the first leg as I fall onto my elbow. That's the first thing. But I'm also pushing with my right hook on this leg. Okay. So as I make him put his hands on the mat, that's what I'm doing there. Now the good thing about this is, sometimes a lot of people from here, as I move in to attack the primary leg and get into single leg X, you get people that will explode to their feet. Just stand up again if possible, maybe get this foot down. The minute he does, that's why this hook is here, as he explodes, sit up straight, I'm pulling myself in. That's it. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. And I'm into, stand up, stand up, stand up. I'm into, stand up, single leg X on the secondary leg. Find this, take him down, and then single leg X. Let's look at that again. So Kane's passing from standing. I'm playing seated butterfly. I'm going to play it staggered. Okay. If I feel him moving to my left, I make that hook, and I can use that to off bounce. When I feel him moving this way, I just use that as a distance maker. Okay. Then I win the inside track, and nothing's really changed. I make that shin to shin connection. So my shin is at the lower part, my left hand doesn't go elbow way, it goes at the back of the knee. And now from this position, I'm pulling on this leg as I drop to my elbow, but I'm also pushing at the knee, so now I can get his hands on the mat. Okay. Option one is, I'll elevate his leg, and I'll just pull myself in a single leg X. That's option one. But sometimes, from that position, okay, you'll get people that will explode to their feet. So that maybe they get this foot on the mat and they stand up straight. Immediately I'm using my right hook to find this other leg. And now I'm going to fill that space with my body and attack the secondary leg as I take him down into the single leg X. The only thing I need to be careful of is when I'm hips is underneath him. I don't want Kane dropping into mount, so I always have to keep my knee to my chest. Let's do that one more time. So, you're on your feet. If he has his right leg forward, I'm on my right hand. Okay. I'll use my right foot as a distance maker. You know, I want to make sure that I win that inside space. I want to keep him to my right side. Anytime I'm here and I feel him circling this way, just make a hook. And if he lifts his foot to keep stepping that way, I'm just pulling his leg that way. I'm keeping him on my right side. Right foot comes in front, distance maker. Left gets shin to shin. Okay, and then from there I butt scoop in. So now, as I fall onto my right elbow, I elevate his leg. But watch what I'm doing with my right foot. I get his hands on the mat. I'm pulling and I'm pushing. This is what I want. So option one is, I fill that inside space and I'm in the single leg X and I drop him straight down onto his butt. Controlling that secondary leg. Then we can roll into the last drill, push my foot down, foot scoop over. I can come into this side, drag across, get into the saddle. Option two, one more time, you're on your feet. I use that right foot especially when they try to bounce up to their feet again. And they switch from single leg Xing his primary leg to the secondary leg. And I'm just going to sit. You're facing me. Yeah, right leg forward. Perfect. So let's just say I got to this position. Okay. So from there as I fall, just turn this way. As I fall onto my right elbow, I'm pulling with my left hand, but I'm also making a hook and pushing here. And sometimes you get people that will just, as they try to shoot underneath and get to single leg X on his right leg, they'll put that foot on the mat and explode to their feet. Just stand up. I find this. Stand up, stand up, stand up. As he does, I fill that space. But look, watch what I'm doing with my left knee. If it's down here, he just mounts. So now I'm in the single leg X again, and we're into the very first sweep that we did in week 1. Find the ankle, lift my hips, take him down, and we're into the whole drill. So again, Kane pushes my foot down, butt scoots across. I can switch to single leg X on this side. I can switch to the saddle as I look for the secondary leg. He removes the knee line by butt scooping back, butt scoop back, butt scoop back. From here, I'm coming up into combat base. And now I'm back into single leg X again. So you can play around with the drill from standing and then incorporate the transitions between single leg X and the saddle.